What's up guys, my name is Ace, and we just got the trailer for the brand new operation that starts tomorrow on PS4 for Black Ops 4, and this is Operation Apocalypse Z. So today what I'm going to be doing here is just a quick trailer breakdown, pulling out all of the important little bits of information that you may have missed that I personally found was worth mentioning. Keep in mind, probably by the time you even see this video, there will be more information about this operation from the live stream that Treyarch's going to be doing, but just due to timing in my schedule, I have to record this before that live stream, so at this moment, I don't have all of that information yet. So starting from the beginning here, the first thing you can notice is the Blackout map is going to be changing. It looks like they're going to add a bunch of fog to the map. Also, the water is going to be red, and it looks like there's going to be a fairly heavy focus on zombies as well. Additionally, in these initial clips, you can see several areas of the map that are on fire, and I'm just curious to see whether or not that will actually damage you if you walk through that fire. So hopping into the multiplayer section here, first off we see this brand new nighttime map, and with this we got our first glimpse at the crossbow, which was leaked to be in the game. There it is now confirmed. The crossbow is definitely coming. After that, we see something very interesting. We see the bus driver from Zombies, but he's in this multiplayer map, this nighttime multiplayer map. So it looks like they're incorporating quite a few elements from Zombies within this particular map. After that, there's a few flashes. We do see a glimpse of Havana, but we'll talk about that in a little bit. Also right here, I just want to point out there will be a Danny Trejo skin coming to Blackout, which is pretty cool. Also, new skin for Spectre you can see there. And we get back into that nighttime multiplayer map that has those zombies elements. And you can see the giant Iron Man thing from Origins, I believe it was. I apologize if I get any of these zombies information wrong, but it looks like the head of that will actually be like a little sniper area. And also there will be an interactive element that can kill you here. But skipping back a few frames, this is actually our first glimpse at the M16 in multiplayer. This is another thing that was leaked. They're going to be using the model from Black Ops 3, and we see it in just a few more frames here. You can actually see it in first person, and you can kind of see the burst delay there a little bit. It looks like it's got a bit of a slower burst delay than the ABR223, which is good news because it's also leaked that you can have high caliber 1 and 2 on this, which means it's likely going to have a 1 burst potential. But that pretty much covers it for that first multiplayer map, that nighttime zombies related one. Next, we have the Museum of Unnatural History, which doesn't seem likely to be the entire title of this map. Usually they just keep it like a 1 to 2 word sort of a thing. But within this, you can see so many elements from previous zombies maps. We see stuff from Moon and Asylum and a bunch of other things. And there's a freaking teleporter in multiplayer. That's pretty crazy. I wonder how that one will play out, like if it'll have a cooldown thing and where it will teleport you to and from. But I'm actually really open to the idea of one map that's a little bit out there that has a teleporter in it. Maybe that will actually be a very strategic sort of a thing. But the next thing we see here, and this is no surprise to anybody that's been keeping up, this is leaked a long time ago and also teased by Treyarch. Reaper is returning, and it looks like instead of Reaper's arm turning into a minigun, he just has this giant machine gun that he gets to use as his specialist weapon. That's all the information we have about him so far. But this leads us to the next thing, which is our first real look at Havana, which looks pretty much exactly the same as in Black Ops 1. A few little color changes and texture changes here and there, but it's very clearly Havana from Black Ops 1, which I personally think will play quite well in Black Ops 4, but of course, I could be wrong on that. And this brings us to the final thing worth mentioning for multiplayer at least. This does appear to be a new sniper rifle. Perhaps I'm wrong on this. Maybe it's a variant of a sniper rifle we already have, like the Locust or something. But as far as I can tell at least, this does appear to be a brand new sniper rifle, which is a little bit of a surprise because there were no leaks surrounding a sniper rifle. So that is kind of leading me to doubt it a little bit, but who knows. This brings us into the Blackout section of this trailer, and it looks like Alcatraz is coming back, and they made it even darker. So even though before it was kind of nighttime, there was a ton of moonlight, you could really see clearly. Now you can see just how dark it is on Alcatraz, and I actually really like the looks of that. I think that'll definitely be interesting to check out. I just hope there aren't too many really dark corners where it's like practically impossible to see somebody. But getting back into the standard Blackout map, you can see once again just how foggy it is, and there's a bunch of fire everywhere. And right here is our first full look, at least, at the motorcycle with a sidecar on it. So I think that's kind of a nice addition as well. And this brings us to our first look at the Argus in Black Ops 4. Once again, this was leaked a little while ago. It's the same skin as far as we can tell from Black Ops 3. And even though it's showing it in Blackout, that means it's most likely going to be in multiplayer as well, even though it will probably be a slot machine weapon, which is really annoying. And that's pretty much everything we see from Blackout. The next thing is from Zombies, which keep in mind right at the beginning here, I am not a Zombies channel. I know very little about zombies. But we can see it looks like there's going to be a new style of a Nuketown Zombies map. And this is basically taking Nuketown from Blackout and putting it into a Zombies map. And it looks like it's going to be called Camp Edward. And that pretty much wraps it up for all the important stuff I wanted to show in this trailer, aside from one image that we'll pull in a little bit. But you can see tons of zombies on there, pretty cramped looking map. And also right here, this appears to be a new variant of the Outlaw. And finally, this is our first really good look at the crossbow in Black Ops 4. This appears to be a brand new weapon model that doesn't look like any crossbow we've seen before in a previous Call of Duty game, at least as far as I can remember, which is kind of nice. At least they didn't full-on reskin that. But once again, I'm just really hoping this isn't going to be a supply drop weapon. But that's going to wrap it up for the trailer and this really quick video. I'd like to know in the comment section below, what are you guys thinking about this new operation based on what we know so far? Are you excited for it? Are there things that you don't like? Personally, this trailer does have me excited, but trailers often do that. I'm waiting to see what the catch is because it seems like with every major update, we get a bunch of great things and then there's always that one massive thing that's just a complete letdown and kind of ruins the update for us. I'm really crossing my fingers and hoping we don't see that this time around. But their track record hasn't been great this year. If you guys enjoyed this video, a like rating is always appreciated, and don't forget to subscribe for more if you haven't already. I'll talk to you guys next time.
Yeah.